Hello and welcome to glittershinenails. Chameleon Glitters have very kindly sent me some glitters and pigments to swatch and review, and in this video I'll be showing you also how I use them. So a big thank you to Chameleon Glitters for sending me these absolutely stunning products. You can find all the information on where to purchase in the description box below. Before we get started, please subscribe to my channel and make sure you have the bell notification turned on. And please also like this video. These really do help out my channel, thank you. Here they are all together. There is 8 glitters and 4 pigments, and I have put them into groups. So there are the pigments, the large hex glitters, the normal size glitters and the hollow glitters. Now I think that their packaging is absolutely stunning, and they have their names on the bottoms of their bottles, but I do have one that is actually on the side of the bottle instead. I will be breaking this down into 2 videos, one with the glitters, then later next week I'll be doing another video on the pigments, otherwise this video will be crazy long. I'll also be doing some other videos in the future with all of the glitters and pigments. Now Chameleon Glitters sell their products by weight, not by the size of the container that they come in. So these glitter bottles are 10 grams, but when I put Paradise and Glimmer together, with Glimmer being the bigger glitter bits, there's less in the bottle, but you still get the 10 grams. Now they also do ship worldwide. That was one question I did ask. Their pigments come in 4 gram bottles. One thing that I do really like about their packaging is that they all have these rubber stoppers in the necks of the bottles. I personally have never had any glitters or pigments like that before. These glitters also come in the 5 gram packs as well, but personally I love the bottles and they're really reasonably priced as well. So I'm going to go through each bottle one by one, showing you what it's like, and I'm going to start with the large size glitter that Chameleon Glitter do, which is the 015 hex. First is Glimmer, which is a gorgeous sparkly holographic glitter. This really doesn't show how pretty these actually are. Until you see them in person, they are stunning. Then there is Bunny. Now I couldn't find Bunny on their website, so it might be out of stock, but it is a sparkly goldy red glitter. It sort of reminds me a little bit of the rose gold glitters and that you get. Not quite though, but almost. Then there's Paradise, which is a gorgeous white iridescent glitter with a greeny pink tone to it. It is just amazing. Then there is a beautiful gold metallic glitter called Paparazzi. Now when I put Paparazzi and Glimmer together, hopefully you can see the size difference between the glitters. Then moving on to a very pretty blue metallic called Ocean. When I see this I do instantly think of oceans, but also mermaids as well, and I think that is a money right there. And then finally moving on to the holographic glitters, and first we have Sirius, which is a absolutely stunning silver hollow glitter. Everybody needs this in their collection. It is just wow. Then we have this very pretty raspberry holographic glitter called Ripple. I love this colour, it is one of my favourites, and hopefully you can see the hollow in them. And then we finally have Bewitched, which is an amazing purple glitter, and this has to be my absolute favourite. I'm going to now move on to show you how I use these glitters, and I'll begin with the holographic glitters. When using glitters and pigments, there are many ways to apply them. We all have our preferences to what we use, whether it's a brush or an eyeshadow applicator or a sponge for the glitters, I'll be using my favourite brush for applying the glitters. I've swatched all of the glitters so you can see what they all look like, and this is Bewitched, and I've used it over the top of a purple gel polish. I personally like to use similar colours underneath my glitters, but Bewitched is just so pretty. Next we have Ripple, which is this stunning raspberry glitter, and I've swatched it over a hot pink gel polish. Now the hollow is very slight on Ripple, but it is still just as stunning. All of these glitters can be added to gels, acrylics, builder gels. You could even use foil glue and apply these over normal nail polish. Next we have Sirius, which is this fantastic colour, and I hope that it is really coming across just how hollow it really is. Now I've swatched this over white, and I tend to do that with silvers. I find a nice bright white really brings out not only the silver colour but also the hollow as well. Now I know this might seem a little bit strange to do, but it really does pack a punch. So I'll be showing you how I use these holographic glitters by using Bewitched. So as not to make this video really long, I'll be using just one from each of the ranges. And I have a pop stick with 2 coats of purple gel polish, and the inhibition layer is still in place. And I'll be applying the glitter to that tacky layer. And I'm just going to take my brush and I'm going to dip it into the glitter, and I'm going to pick up quite a bit on my brush, and then I'm just going to apply it all over the nail. I'm going to make sure to cover everywhere. If I need some more, then I'll add some. Then once I'm happy with how the coverage actually is, I'm then going to take the same brush and I'm going to rub it all over the top to really burnish the glitter in. This also brings out the hollow even more. I'll then take my dusting brush and I'm going to remove any pieces of glitter that are still about that I don't want about, and then I'll apply a nice floaty layer of top coat over the top of this. Now this is my glitter top coat. I personally like to have a separate one for glitters than to normal polishes, as I hate getting sparkles onto a plain nail. It really winds me up. I'll also wipe my brush before placing it back into the bottle, and then I'm going to cure that in my lamp. And then here it is, all finished. Now my camera is really having some issues focusing on all of that hollow. It is such an easy glitter to use though, but so effective as well. This will definitely make an outstanding mani base, but 3 glitters that definitely need to be in everybody's collection. Moving on to the larger glitters of Glimmer and Bunny, and with Glimmer I've just patted this into a similar colour. Now it does have a hollowy sparkle going through it as well, but again it's really pretty. Chameleon Glitters do the smaller fine glitters rather than the larger ones, which for me personally as a gel user is fantastic. Then we have Bunny, which again I've just dabbed into a similar colour. I found I don't own any gold gel polishes, but it works really well over these colours and it's beautiful. I personally don't own anything like these 2 glitters, so it is going to be fun using them. So I'll be showing you how I use Glimmer, and I have 2 coats of a copper gel polish on a pop stick, and again the tacky layer is still there for the glitter to stick to. And I'm just going to get my brush and I'm just going to dab the glitter into that tacky layer. Glimmer will be a great glitter for glitter fades, which is how I'm sort of working this one here. So comparing it to the first swatch, you can see the 2 different ways of working. With larger piece glitters, I do try to make sure that everything is all laying down. You don't want any of them bits sticking up, otherwise you'll definitely feel it in your top coat. You could also sprinkle this over the top as well. I'm just showing you one way of using this, but it would look stunning sprinkled as well. I'm then going to apply a floaty layer of top coat. Now if I was doing any of these glitters on real nails, I would probably do 2 coats just to make sure it's nice and smooth and everything is protected. I'll then cure, and then here it is all finished. It's twinkling away like crazy. It's so pretty. On to the next 3 glitters, and we have Paparazzi, and I've just burnished this into a tacky layer like I did with the hollows, but again you could sprinkle this as well. Both ways would look gorgeous. And I've put Paparazzi over a nude coloured gel polish as well. Then we have Paradise, and she is just amazing. I don't have many white iridescent glitters. Hopefully you can see the green tone coming through though. And I've used the same hot pink as I did with Ripple, the hollow glitter at the beginning. And I definitely want to see this over some other colours, especially a purple. Next we have Ocean, and I love this colour. Now for the swatches I've done them 2 different ways, and I've put them over a light blue gel polish. The one on the left I've just dabbed into the tacky layer. With the one on the right I've actually mixed it into a top coat and applied it to the nail, and that is what I'm going to show you how I did them both. So I have a pop stick with 2 coats of the light blue gel polish, and the tacky layer again is still in place. So I'll just pick up some of the glitter and I'm just going to dab it into that tacky layer. Now you could just apply a top coat straight over the top of this for the sparkly side, or you could then burnish slightly for a different look to the glitter. But to be fair, either way looks absolutely amazing. I'm then going to apply a floaty layer of top coat and cure. I've left all of the links for Chameleon Glitters social media in the description box as well. I love all of these glitters, and I'm definitely looking into some other ones. I'm not a fan of chunky glitters, but these ones are brilliant for me. And then here it is all finished. I can see this one being very popular. I'm now going to mix Ocean and the top coat together. So I've got my kitchen tile, which is brilliant for mixing, my small glitter spoon and my pointy silicone tool for mixing. You could mix these glitters into builder gels, gel top coats, but also on the market we have the thicker gel top coats like the rubber top coat, reinforcement gels and builder gel in a bottle, and these are fantastic for mixing the glitters into. You could also mix these into acrylics as well. And I'm going to be using the builder gel in a bottle. By using a thicker gel, it will leave it quite smooth, and you more than likely won't actually hit the glitter if you were to give it a slight file if needed. When I mix, I tend to do a 50-50 mix, so I'll add some of the builder gel in a bottle to the tile, and then next door to it I'll lay some of the Ocean glitter. When I mix glitters together with top coats and that, I try to make the consistency of the mix the same as glitter gel polishes, so that it's movable but not too thin and runny and not way too thick either. I'll use my silicone tool to mix them all together. Now I'm going to try to be as gentle as possible. I don't want to mix any air bubbles into this mix. If you have a client, you could mix this beforehand and leave it in an opaque pot to sort of settle a little bit before using. I'll use the silicone tool to apply as well, and because I've mixed it into the builder gel in a bottle, I can move it around just like I was applying builder gel. I love using the silicone tool. It is so much easier to clean than a brush full of glitter and top coat, which is, I can't deal with that. I just use a wipe with isopropyl alcohol to clean the tile and the tool as well. You could do this with any of the glitters that I've shown you in this video today, and because of using a thick top coat or builder gel, it won't run everywhere, and you can also add and remove as and when you need to. When it comes to curing, I will double cure this. So normally I would cure this builder gel in a bottle for 60 seconds in my UV and LED light, but when it comes to curing this, I will cure again just to make sure that everything is cured all the way through. And then here they are all together, the same glitter, two different effects. My favourite has to be the mix nail. It's so sparkly and so pretty. I will also add a layer of top coat just to finish this mixed glitter nail off. They're so twinkly, my camera just cannot cope with them. So before I finish this video, I went ahead and made two manis on my flexi hand using a few of the glitters. I will be doing some more videos using these glitters and pigments in the future. So for the first mani, I use Sirius over a white gel polish base, and then because I'm known for stamping, I thought I would combine the two. And I always think that stamping over holo needs to be a little bit on the crazy side, but I love how this looks and I definitely want to do it on a mani on me. For the second mani, I've used Paparazzi over the thumb and pinky, and I've burnished that into the nude gel polish. Over the middle nail, I've done sort of a sweep of Paparazzi, and then over the top I've added a little bit of Glimmer just for that added sparkle. And then the last two, I've just added some minimal stamping. Again, I love this look, and I don't often work like this, but I really do like how it's come out. Thank you for watching my swatch review demo on these Chameleon glitters. I hope that you've enjoyed it. If you did, then please give me a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. Comment below, I love to hear from you. Hit that subscribe button and share. And also don't forget to come over and follow me on my Instagram page at glittershinenails. So until next time, thanks for watching and bye.